Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Danda Erlanda from TBI3B. Today I'm gonna make a video of me explaining morphology material in order to complete a task that given to us as a midterm test. First of all, what I'm gonna explain is word as a building blocks. Word as building block is mean that not that word can be merged into a sentence, but not all sentence consists of more than one word. There's a few circumstances where we can use single word to a single word outside any actual reconstructible sentence. For example, fire and stop. Then there's dictionary. Dictionary is where you go when you want to know the meaning of the word. But not just the meaning, there's also information about grammar and how to spell the word. Then we talk about word types and word token. For example, I want to hiking with my friend, but I want to camping with my family first. There's a 16 token because we count each word, but there's only 14 types because there's 16 token, but there's only 13 types because I want to in the first half and I want to in the second half cannot be counted separately. And we talk about predictable and unpredictable meaning. Predictable meaning is we know the meaning of the word immediately when we see the word itself. Like for example, we see the word wanted. As long as we know what want mean, we know what wanted mean. On the other hand, unpredictable meaning is we have to memorize it. For example, see, saw, seen. We cannot, there's no pattern. We cannot know what it means by just looking at it. We need to memorize it. We need to look in the dictionaries. Those unpredictable meaning called lexical items. Then we talk about morphemes. First of all is taking word apart. It basically we break down the word into a smaller part. Then there's a free morpheme and bound morpheme. Free morpheme is morpheme that can stand alone. If it stands alone, it still have a meaning, like happy, sad, etc. But bound morpheme need free morpheme to stand, like the word ly or an, nes, etc. And there's a morpheme root, affix, and combining form. Root is basically the basic, the core unit of a word. Affix is a word that we add before or after the root itself. If the affix comes before the root, we call it prefix, and if it comes after the root, we call it suffix. And there's combining form. We combine two free morphemes, like bio, which means life, and logi, which means knowledge. And then we talk about a morpheme, and there are all more. Morpheme can have a different sounds depend on the word. For example, plural s in cats sound with s, in dogs sound with z, but in horses sound with ez. And then identifying a word without its meaning. Not all morpheme recognized by its meaning. For example, the word morpheme re in rewrite mean again, but re in return mean back. Though they look similar, they have different meanings. That show how morphology not only talk about the meaning but also form and structures. And it is a classifying the classifying part. First is morpheme. Morpheme is the smallest part of a meaning, smallest unit of meaning. Then there's allomorph. how a morpheme can sound differently in a different word. And there's the free morpheme who can stand alone, bound morpheme who cannot stand alone, root is the main part of the word, affix is what you add in front or in the back of the word, and there's combining form with which you combine two free morpheme. And then we talk about inflection. First of all is lexeme. Lexeme is the basic unit of a word that represents one idea. For example, perform. We can change it to performs, performed, and performing. Though they different, they have the same meaning. What changed is just their tense. We still can call it inflection, but if we change perform to performance, it's become derivation and not inflection anymore because it changed the meaning. Next is regular and irregular verb. Regular verb is we can predict how it changes, like jump, 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 want, want, wanted. But irregular verb inflection, we cannot predict how it will change, like ate, eat, ate, eaten, see, saw, seen. Then there's a form of noun. There's a countable noun have singular and plural form. Regular plural have we just add s or es, like cat to cats, box to boxes. On the other hand, irregular nouns change form. Child to children, mouse to mice, man with a change to man with e. But there's also noun that not change at all, like sheep to sheep, fish to fish. That's what we call uncountable noun or zero plural. But there's also noun that only exists in plural form, like scissors, pants, or glasses. Next is form of pronoun and determiner. Determiner is, for example, it's like this, that, these, those. It depends on the word itself. For example, this book, that book, this book, those book. But pronoun change depending on grammatical role. If pronoun is the subject, we use I, he, she, we, they. If object, we use me, him, her, us, them. Then there are also possessive pronoun like me, my, yours, hers, his, ours, and theirs. It shows number, case, and ownership. Then there is a form of verb. Form of verb show tense and grammatical role through inflection. Regular verb have 4 forms: perform, performs, performed, performing. But irregular verb is changed completely, like eat, ate, eaten, see, saw, seen, run, ran, run. But there's also a verb that have many forms, like be. It's am, is, are, was, were, been, being. This form express tenses, express aspect, and numbers. Verb is also a key part of inflection because most of the word that we change is a verb. Then the last one we talk about is form of adjective. Adjective is to show degree of comparison. For example, the positive one is the grass is green. The green is adjective. But there's the next one is comparative. We compare two things. Like my grass is greener than your grass. And there's superlative when we compare more than 3 things. My grass is greener than your grass, but his grass is the greenest of all of us. If the adjective is short, we add er or est, like short, shorter, shortest. And if it's long adjective, we add most or more beautiful, most beautiful, more venomous, most venomous, and some change completely, like good change into better, change into best. This form called suppletion. It help express comparison and make sentence clearer. And that's my explanation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.